Good morning, everyone. Before we begin, I request everyone to stand up for the Tamil Thai Varthu. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to Paradox 25, where creativity, curiosity, and just the right touch of campus chaos comes together to create pure magic. We are incredibly delighted to have you all with us this morning. A warm and heartfelt welcome to our director, Professor Kamakoti sir, registrar, deans, faculty members, staff, and all students, and every single person who has joined us today. Your presence truly makes this celebration special. Whether this is your very first time here or you are a seasoned paradoxian, today marks the beginning of something truly unforgettable. And trust us, it is not just a fest, it's a full-blown experience waiting to unfold. Before we move on, I'd like Kamakoti sir and a few students and Professor Janakiram sir and Vignesh sir to light the lamp.
Again, one more press. Press once more. It will go. That's all. Long presses on.
Thank you, everyone. Now let's shine a spotlight on something truly revolutionary, the BS degree in Data Science and Applications and Electronic Systems by IIT Madras. Launched in 2020, this program was born out of a simple but powerful idea to make high quality, flexible, and affordable education available to anyone with the drive to learn. It was the first of its kind in India, a fully online degree offered by a premier institute with no entrance exam barrier to get started. From bustling metros to remote corners of the country, this program has reached learners from every background, working professionals, career switchers, and lifelong learners. It's more than a degree, it's a community, a launchpad, and a symbol of how education can evolve with times. Learners have gone on to do amazing things, from joining top companies to building startups, winning hackathons, publishing research, and even mentoring others. We are really grateful to your unwavering support and guidance throughout this fest. Your presence and belief in us inspire us to strive for greater heights. Now I'd like to call Andrew sir onto the stage.
Hello everyone, good morning, welcome to IIT Madras. So I'm going to walk you through a set of slides which I think should come up anytime. It's coming up? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through a set of slides and some data. It's a data science program, so we should do data. So there'll be some information about the program, how many students are there, etc. very briefly. And you want to go there? Okay. Okay. Can we have the slides up, please? It's going to be very quick. I won't go into too many details. But there are some very impressive things which I think we should all look at. Okay, so it's come up. This just sort of captures the status. So you can see our director is sitting among the students looking at this. So high-level overview. So we started in 2021. So far, nearly 2 lakh people have applied and about 63,000 qualified, which is about 31%. 53,000 are sort of started the program, and 35,000 are currently registered in the program at various levels. And we also have a direct diploma admission, which is much smaller. We have about 2,300 who started and about 757 active. So the next slide sort of shows you how these numbers stack up as opposed to graduation and degree, etc. So you see, I told you these numbers earlier. And if you look at how many completed foundation, that's 20,000. So out of the 53,000 odd that started, 20,000 completed foundation, 23,000 are active in foundation. A lot of people are in foundation level. I think that's true here also, right? How many of you are in foundation level? So look at the numbers, huge. The number of Paradox attendees are always foundation level, we found. And then if you look at number that have completed both diplomas, that's 1,833. And active in the diploma level is 14,401. So that's a huge number all the time. How many in the diploma level? So that's also a huge number. You can see that's a big number. Some 600 have completed data science diploma, 819 have completed the programming diploma. And then BSc degree completed is 904. You can see the number is slowly decreasing here. And active in the BSc degree is 804. BS completed is 310. How many of you here have completed BS? Look at that. Number is smaller. You have to see here, there to find out who they are. Tremendous achievement, 310. Okay? And still active in the BS degree level is 361. Okay? So we are expecting to see more and more numbers graduating as we go along. Okay? One of the things we are extremely proud of is the diversity in the student community. Amazing diversity. You can see age-wise, there is a big spectrum starting from 20 years all the way to 84 years. Education level, so many of you are doing another UG degree in parallel. That's a hard thing to balance. About 15% are employed. How many of you are employed? How many of you? Look at that number. So many of you are employed as well. 27% women, 72% male. And in terms of education background, 21% is from arts, science, commerce background. That's amazing to see so many different backgrounds coming in. And another number we are particularly proud of is 25% nearly is less than 1 lakh per annum income category level, and 18% is 1 to 5 lakh per annum income category level. This is family income. So nearly 40%, more than 42% are from the lower income category, and that's amazing to see, and it's one of the things we're really, really proud of in the program. Student community is spread across the country. The typical larger states have larger numbers, but you have students everywhere across the country. There are also students across the globe. We conduct exams in the Middle East, in Singapore, so quite a few students outside the country as well. Here is a nice chart which shows the drift of the CGPA across levels. If you do the CGPA histogram, from foundation to diploma to degree, there is a nice rightward trend. So it shows the better students tend to go to the degree level uniformly in the program. A lot of courses at the degree level have been introduced. So those of you at the foundation level, you're building the foundation all the way to go to these kind of courses, right? So by the time you graduate, you'll be a real expert in these areas. A few updates. Some of you might know this already. PG Diploma and MTech have been introduced. Many, I believe, are already upgrading to the PG Diploma as we speak. And there's also an upgrade to MS in person at IITM that's possible. There's also an upgrade to MS in person at IIT Roper that is possible. A lot of interesting new things that have come up in the program. And in the degree level, if you qualify, you can do courses on campus. So all of these things are possible. We are constantly working to create more and more meaningful, interesting opportunities for students. Okay? So a lot of students end up getting internships and jobs on their own. Their own search across wherever they are, they're able to do that. And these are as reported by students. So hundreds of students at all levels are aiming for internships and jobs and getting them. And a lot of them say it's because of this program, and that's what we are showing here for you. So a lot of people are able to do this on their own. And if you look at the batch that completed BSc in 2023, which is what we define as the class of 2024, the batch of 2024, there are a total of 131 here, and all of them are doing really, really, really well. Okay, so a lot of people have gotten jobs, are pursuing PG, doing internships, preparing for GATE, pursuing masters, etc., etc. A few of them are still looking for jobs, but a large majority are doing really, really, really well among the graduating batch. So in the GATE exam, we have done really, really well. In last year's GATE, we had a few ranks in the 100, 7 ranks in the top 100. 2025 also, we have 7 ranks in the top 100. Of particular importance is the 3 people who got in the top 10. GATE DA top 10, 3 of the rankers are for BS degree. Many people don't write GATE. So one thing I want to tell you is please write GATE. And maybe I should ask Vivek to stand up. Is GATE rank 7? I don't know if Nikhil is here. Is Nikhil here? I don't think Nikhil is here. Nikhil is not here, so Vivek is here in case you want to talk to him how we got the rank 7. It's a good thing to tell him. I don't think anyone else in this list is here, right? Vibhor, Rohit, Ritik, Shaumik, Raghav, anybody here? Nobody here, I think. It's okay, Vivek. Thanks, Vivek. Really? I've succeeded in embarrassing you totally. Okay, a lot of people get higher education admissions across the levels, and we track that as well. They report it to us when you show it here. Quite a few people in many universities, top universities across the globe, they're going for higher education. Here is a big exhaustive list. I was asked very seriously to read it fully. I'm not going to read it fully. You can see the institutes on the right, and all of them are the very top institutes in the country. They're all doing masters there, and that's a very, very nice thing to see. And these are institutes across the world, okay, where people are doing masters. You can see Europe, Singapore, USA, you name it, UK. It's all there. A few notable achievements. A lot of our students participate in competitions and do really, really well. You can see there is various hackathons, innovate events, etc. all across the country. In fact, a few days ago, I think there was even an event in Delhi. I think maybe our director will talk about it. It's coming up next, I guess. This is an Apple Swift Challenge, which is also good. And this is the Bharat Gen AI hackathon where 2 of the top 7 teams were from the BS program. So it was amazing to see. The first and the third place were from the BS degree. And this was competition with many other IITs and all that. So it's a really tremendous achievement. Maybe some of these students are here in the audience. Thank you. So let me talk about the BS in Electronic Systems. It's a relatively new program. Very few students are there in it. How many of you are in Electronic Systems? Let's see. Okay, there you go. A few numbers here, there. Applications are slightly lower, but currently 1,587 students are active in this program. One of the nice things about the ES program is they come every semester to campus for labs, and you can see some of the pictures of labs that happen here for the ES students. One of the nice things we do in the program, we support students with scholarships, our CSR partners. You can see the CSR donors here. A lot of companies give money for the lower income category students to be able to continue in the program, also work on the side, etc. We really thank our CSR partners. A lot of our the program and students really enjoy this support. And how many of you receive CSR support for your studies? Right, you see, so quite a few of them are here as well. Wonderful to see that you're able to study this. Okay, so here are some statements from the CSR supported students. Okay, so with that short introduction, just to give you a brief idea of how our program is and how it's working, it's wonderful to see all of you here. Have a great time, enjoy responsibly. Okay, let me emphasize both words, equally important, enjoy and be responsible also. Do both of them together. Okay, have a wonderful Paradox, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrew sir, for enlightening us. Moving on, please welcome the Director of IIT Madras, Professor V. Kamakoti, a visionary leader, and the inspiring force behind the Institute's remarkable progress. From advancing cutting-edge research to championing inclusive education,
Dear students of IIT Madras, very hearty welcome to Paradox 2025. I'm equally excited. What a great pleasure to sit among students and watch. I hope those days come back. Friends, the BS Data Science and the BS Electronic Systems degree programs have taken a new dimension. This is the first year where we are now seeing more than 500 students getting their degrees. So a very big congratulations to the entire team who has put this up. And what is much more heartening, as Andrew presented, is that we have 867 students who are getting their BSc and BS degrees, out of which 150 students have a family income of less than 1 lakh. And this is what Swami Vivekananda really proposed in many of his speeches, that if the poor boy or girl cannot afford education, the education must go to them. And I think we are realizing his dream as we march towards 2047, our 100th year of independence. Friends, the statement made by Swami Vivekananda was a century before the United Nations realized this as a very important sustainable development goal. How many people know about the sustainable development goals? How many of them are there? How many goals are there? 17 goals. And the fourth goal, SDG 4, states that we must provide affordable, accessible, quality education for all. And I hope the BS Data Science and the BS Electronic System is indeed providing you this opportunity. Friends, today we have 38,000 students, apart from those who have graduated, currently enrolled in this program, these programs. The data science today has seen a different dimension, as you had witnessed in Andrew's presentation. There must be a third-party audit on how our program is effective or not. And that is clearly reflected when you see number one, in the GATE Data Science and AI paper, which was really a complex paper. I did have a look into the paper that was set this year. A really complex paper. The All India rank number 1 is from BS Data Science. And as the National Education Policy 2020 had put out certain objectives, our education has to be interdisciplinary. And one of the very interesting things that we see is that the person who got the All India rank number 1 is an MBBS doctor from AIIMS, New Delhi. Friends, as you all know, AIIMS is the number 1 medical institute in the National Institutional Ranking Framework, and IIT Madras is the number 1 institute in the overall ranking in the National Institutional Ranking Framework. So this student has got degrees from both number 1 institutions in medical and technology. And why it is important? Because today, one of the most leading requirement for our country, especially one of the critical emerging area, is medical technology. And there needs to be a lot of innovation that needs to come. And I'm sure data science program is really paving the bridge between technology and medicine. And I hope more doctors. I just met another young student from Odisha who is now joining medical and who is already in the foundation course. We would like to see more such fantastic stories of interdisciplinary education that our data science course enables. Always, I failed in JEE and I was very sad in 1985. But today, there were a couple of more than around 10 students who called me up after the JEE advanced results was announced yesterday. And they said, sir, we could not qualify, what we should do. But I had an immediate answer saying, we already gave you admission to our BS Data Science and Electronic Systems program. Friends, of course, JEE Advanced is an examination of elimination because we have 1.5 million people aspiring to join the IITs, from which we have to select around 18,000 of them. So it's always a chance that you miss. But then for all students who cleared the JEE mains and qualified to write JEE Advanced, we had immediately sent an offer for both the BS Electronic System and BS Data Science. And that always I had in mind that we have 1.5 million and we take around 20,000. What happens to the 14 lakh 80,000 students? And yes, to a significant part of them, around 20%, we are in a position to offer this admission. And many are going to join. I'm sure this is just a beginning. We are seeing admissions in top universities after you complete your degree program. We are seeing admissions in different international universities of repute. And I'm sure in the top 10 Ivy League, within a few years, we will be flooded with BS Data Science and BS Electronic System students. We are also seeing a lot of industry who are now interested in hiring, both internship and permanent offers. And also, the last third-party audit that I must tell you, is the hackathons. I am seeing an overwhelming presence of BS Data Science students. Day before yesterday, I was in Delhi as a part of Bharat Gen. Bharat Gen is an equivalent to ChatGPT for India. And this is a huge project taken up under the leadership of IIT Bombay, Professor Ganesh Ramakrishnan, and many other institutes, including IIT Kanpur, IIT Madras, Triple IIT Hyderabad, IIT Hyderabad, 7 institutions are participating in this massive project called Bharat Gen. And there was a very tough hackathon, I must say. And I'm very happy to tell you, as Andrew announced, the first and the third place was backed by our BS Data Science students. So these are all the success stories. And friends, this is just happening with just 25% of you in the degree. Imagine the remaining 75% moving to the degree. I think we'll rock the world. There's no doubt about it. So all the very best. And I would like to see all the foundation students moving to diploma and all the diploma students moving to the degree program. And wish you all the best. Wish you all success. IIT Madras is there for you to help you shape a great career. Thank you very much. And I'm opening up for questions. Questions? You can put your hands up and then we can answer. Nobody has any question?
Yes, I have. Hello.
Yes?
Hello, sir.
Where are you?
Good evening. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to question in Hindi. Sir, I want to speak question in Hindi.
Hindi, yeah, try. I'll also try in Hindi. My Hindi is not as good as you, but still I'll try.
I know, sir. Last year I asked a question in Hindi. सर मैंने पिछली बार भी आपसे हिंदी में क्वेश्चन पूछा था.
हाँ, पूछा था. Yes.
Yes, sir.
अभी भी पूछो. Yeah.
थैंक यू सर. सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है, जब मैं पिछली बार आपसे मिलके गया था और आपके बारे में थोड़ा सा रिसर्च करा तो पता चला आप कोई IIT से नहीं थे, बट अभी आप इंडिया के सबसे बड़े इंस्टीट्यूट IIT मद्रास के डायरेक्टर हैं. तो मैं चाहता हूँ मैं कैसे बन सकता हूँ नेक्स्ट डॉक्टर कामाकोटी.
ओ डायरेक्टर बनना है.
डॉक्टर कामाकोटी सर बनना है, नॉट डायरेक्टर.
जरूर. पर तो आपको हर दिन 18 आवर्स काम करना है. नंबर 1, 18 hours a day for 20 years.
आई एम रेडी टू.
हाँ, सो जरूर मिल जाएगा. अभी 2047 इंडिपेंडेंस डे का IIT मद्रास का फ्लैग होइस्टिंग आपको करने के लिए मैं, आप डायरेक्टर बन के करने के लिए मैं विशेष, आई गिव यू माई विशेष.
थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू. धन्यवाद.
यस सर.
थैंक यू फॉर ओपनिंग अप. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
First of all, I want to thank you for this prestigious opportunity for all of us students.
Yes.
My question is that you talked about interdisciplinary studies, and many of our students have done tremendously in AI. I want to ask, what are the plans for students of this degree to integrate those studies in interdisciplinary field of defense? Like development of AI programs for UAVs and recognizing territorial terrain which may help our army personals. So are there any courses upcoming for that, or any specific minor, like we have a minor in economics, are there any set of specific courses which are going to be launched for that, or like is this a good thing institute would like to think about?
Yes, thank you very much. That's a wonderful question. So let us all give a great round of applause for our tri-forces which have successfully executed Operation Sindoor and protected our country. And what did Operation Sindoor teach us? It taught us a very important lesson that to protect our country, every discipline of engineering is important. We had automation, lot of automation. Otherwise, we could not have shot down those hundreds of drones that flew from across the border. And this automation essentially means India needs mechanical engineers and robotics expertise. When we look at some of the precise strikes that we have done, why precision is important? Friends, why we are proud to be Bharat? Number one, we have not invaded any country. But when somebody needles us, we give them a fitting reply. And when we gave that reply, we were so much concerned that no civilian is affected by this. And that is where precision actually plays a very, very, very important role. And this precision came because we are able to make missiles which can have a very good navigation and control, and which had a lot of image processing there, edge AI there. So our friend has asked a question, where is AI being used? What is edge AI? Having artificial intelligence on the missile tip, on the computer, this is on board of your missile. And that has to react very, very fast, because the entire lifetime of the missile from the point it is shooted would be hardly in minutes. And then we had a lot of embedded systems, we had satellite communication, we had chemical engineering involved here because ammunition is important, we have aerospace, we had naval strikes, so ocean engineering was important, and all over that, management is extremely important. I think every discipline of engineering played a role in saving our country. And that's why his question is very important. Now what we have done, this is the point where more students are coming into the data science program. Now we have a lot of defense-oriented courses, aerospace-oriented courses that are data-driven, that are AI-driven, and we are slowly evolving it in our syllabus. So we will also put many of these courses as part of our NPTEL, where some online courses can also be taken. And we will also try very shortly to make certain verticals, agriculture vertical for data science, biology vertical for data science, defense technology, space technology. So we will, and like what we have done for economics vertical, we will bring in more such verticals and enable many of you who are interested to specialize in those verticals. Yes, we have it on our agenda, and we will be certainly doing it shortly. Yes, question?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Sir, I am Anshuk from diploma level and also a dual degree.
Keep it near your mouth. Yeah.
I am a dual degree student, and I am thinking of dropping my BTech in chemical. So is it a good decision?
No. BTech in chemical is extremely important. Some of the best data scientists in IIT Madras are chemical engineers. Okay, we have very, very big chemical engineers who are now, they are the best data scientists, many of them. So it is very important that you continue chemical engineering. Chemical engineering plays a very important role today, right? A lot of things, especially sustainability, has a lot of interest in chemicals. No drug can be discovered here. Your fever will not go unless you have chemical engineer. So it's a very important field, right? So don't drop chemical engineering. Of course, you also want to become director, right? No.
Yes, sir, sure.
So work 18 hours a day, then you can do both chemical engineering and data science.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
My answer is correct?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I am Atul from Odisha, a dual degree student. And my question was, sir, how
dual degree where? Meaning you are doing what? What are the 2 degrees you are doing?
So one is in BS in data science and another I'm doing a bachelor's in computer applications.
Bachelor in computer applications.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay, very good.
So my question was how we as in the online students, the BS degree students, how can we get more involved into the research or live projects within IIT Madras? Like in the electronic systems, people like come every semester, they do some projects or lab works and they go. So how can we get more involved into such things?
Yeah. So the projects in data science specifically are much more in the industry than in academic institutions. Okay? Because industry has access to data. See, basically for data science you need data, right? That's very simple. So that's why we have this, when you come to the BS data science program, and the BS degree part, we are ensuring that you have a 6-month internship. And one thing that we are working very hard to see that you get placed in some of these companies which have a lot of data where you can work on these live projects. Okay? This is number one. The second thing very interesting about data is, see, there are certain fundamental ways by which you need to handle data. That is irrespective of, that is agnostic to the application. Right? I have this theorem of data science, my Kama's theorem of data science. It is like, you know, after it crosses your tongue, both castor oil and honey, both are fluids. Only the tongue makes the distinction. Right? Similarly, data also, it can come from any two different fields, any different fields. It doesn't matter. Beyond that, there are certain fundamental ways by which you need to structure the data, you need to analyze the data, put all your mathematical and statistical principles to do these analysis. This particular course that we are teaching, right, by the third year, right, when you complete your BSc, I'm sure you will have all the things that are enough for you to handle any type of data that comes up. But then, what the industry experience will teach you is that every data has a syntax, which is your database format, but there is also a semantics associated with data. Right? There is a meaning associated with data. And unless you understand that meaning, you can't come out with some important decisions. And for you to understand that meaning, you need to have some domain expertise. And if you go and work in an industry, you will get some very good understanding of how you get some knowledge about the domain. And so that will give you an experience of taking a data, understanding the meaning of the data, which is called semantics, and then making it into a platform, and then start working on the different techniques that your course has taught you, so that you could come out with decisions and projections, predictions, whatever the company needs. So this is how, you know, your career within these 4 years must be charted out. Huh?
Thank you, sir.
Does it make sense? Did I make sense?
Yeah, you did, sir.
Yeah.
The theorem was nice, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
The theorem is nice. Okay. Thank you. Next time question Next time question get it. What is Kama's theorem of data science?
Hello, sir. Myself Yogesh Rai from Bihar. What challenges did you face during running the BS degree course, and what are the expectations from students by year 2030?
What challenges I face? Challenges is, see, challenges that first and foremost, from internally we had to come out with a program that makes sense to the industry, right? Because ultimately you're all joining this to see a prospective career. So we had to ensure that the courses that we are taking, the courses that are all part of it, must be, you know, relevant to you when you graduate. And that we had spent enough amount of time. I must thank my predecessor, Professor Bhaskar, who put lot of enthusiasm, and Professor Andrew here, who had been continuously involved from the Andrew and Vignesh, who had been continuously involved here in this program, to come out with that syllabus, right? Number one. Number two was to structure this program. And that's where the National Education Policy also helped us. A lot of people want to take this program for upskilling, right? They don't want a degree. So we had to structure this program into 3 levels, the foundation, the diploma and the degree level. And that took a lot of time, because what is it, what does it mean to give a certificate? What does it mean to earn a, foundation, a diploma? What does it mean to earn a degree, right? So we had to do that calculation, and that was also a challenge. So these were some of the academic challenges. Technical challenges, we had been running Swayam portal, NPTEL for now more than, we are close to 2 decades. And so that was not a big challenge because, friends, today on the Swayam portal, we have 1.4 million students who are writing their exams, who are registered, taking their exams, and we are giving them grades, right? So that was not a very big challenge for us. So that, though we had to scale. And then, of course, getting the teachers to teach and putting all these things in place, it took a couple of years, but our Swayam experience helped us. So these are particularly, I don't say there was no showstopper at any point of time. We had very well oiled system that way. And of course, lot of hard work. Andrew, Vicky, Bharati, all of them who are here and all the other team, they also put equal, almost 18 hours a day, sometimes to see that this program runs smoothly. And that's how we are able to cater to 38,000 students, which is 3 times the population of IIT Madras offline students. Okay? What was the second question?
And what are the expectations from BS degree students by year 2030?
Oh, yes. Our expectation.
Yes, sir.
You should all study well, you should all become prosperous, and say 20 years down the line when we have a get-together, alumni get-together, you should ask me for a helipad in IIT Madras so that you will come and land. That much prosperity you should get.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Nakul Jan. My question was, if we made a decision in any field, in study, in business, in internship, later on we found we thought that we can make better. So rather than going to alteration in the current decision or whole decision, we can reverse. What should we do?
Yeah. So that's precisely the reason why we have. So we have I have 2 answers for this question. So when you make a decision, it is irreversible. Then what will happen, right? So, right. So two answers I have. One, at 10th standard, our education system makes you to decide between, commerce or science. When as a kid, right, you are a child at that point, right? You agree you are a child and you are 10th standard? Okay. As a child, you don't know, you neither know about commerce nor about science. Then comes +2, so you take science. And that is sometimes very irreversible. Because when you take science, you can't come into commerce, you can't do CA, all those things were there. Then when you come back come to +2, you write JEE Mains, you write JEE Advanced, and you write some other examinations. But just because of that examination, you are getting into some degree which you like or don't like. Correct? So these are all some real problems. But there is no easy solution to these problems. Okay? So at some point of time, that's why we state operations like Operation Sindoor. Right? Anything that you do it with love and passion. You certainly will excel. So somewhere you should adhere to that fact that it is some God-given degree. Let me pursue it with passion and see what can go next. So this is one general advice I have for students. Because there is a need for everyone in this country. So we need civil engineers, we need mechanical engineers, we need electronic engineers, we need naval architecture. See, friends, I want to talk about naval architecture here. How many people want to do naval architecture? See, India is the only country which has an ocean named behind her, Indian Ocean. Correct? Arey, clap karo yaar. Okay? In IIT Madras, I am computer science, Andrew is electronic engineer, right? We all have some small Maruti car. I don't know, Andrew has a car, right? But you know who has a BMW? You know BMW? How many people know BMW? How many people know Audi? Who are the professors who can afford an BMW and Audi? Guess? Ocean engineering professors. Okay? But if you take the JE choice, ocean engineering is the last choice. Okay? So why I am telling this example is, no engineering is bad. Like how you don't have a bad mother, you don't have a bad engineering course. Every engineering course is good. Okay? Right. So the second question is about reversing. No, that's what we have done here. Suppose you join BS Data Science, you don't like it. You can exit with a certificate. You don't like the certificate, okay, you like it now, then you go to the next stage, you get diploma. You don't want, you don't like it after that, you can exit with diploma. Otherwise, then you go for a 3-year degree for BSc, then you go for BS. Okay? You got my point? So, this reversibility comes from the multiple exit policy of the National Education Policy. National Education Policy, keeping this in mind, has put this multiple exit policy. And that's what we have clearly put in this program. So you can reverse your decision without investing more time and come out with something credible. You can get a certificate, you can get a diploma. Okay? Thank you. Next question. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Where are you?
Sir, I have a question.
Where are you? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So if a student is having a deep tech product which he has built and he wants to introduce that product to the whole world, so what support can we expect from IIT Madras for such a kind of student?
Okay. So there are a lot of BS data science. I must tell you, the thing that I enjoy being a director is that around 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the night, when I come down to go to my house, just when I'm getting into the car, invariably I see some bunch of students who come and say that, sir, we have incubated a company. We have got this novel idea. Today we just are in the first stages of filing a patent. Right? And that is where I'm seeing a different USP from IIT Madras. Okay? And that makes my day. The whole day I would have worked with a lot of things, good, bad, everything. But when I just get on, that's a big present, great gift that students give me many days. And it has become a habit now. I thought once in a week, but now every alternate day, some student or other comes and gives me. Friend, I want to tell you, this year IIT Madras has filed 417 patents. 1.2 patents a day. And we have incubated 104 startups. Every third day a startup is born in IIT Madras, in which around 40% of those startups are IIT Madras startups from IIT Madras students, including BS Data Science students. The remaining 60% are from entire India, right? So we have this motto, IITM for all, right? So we are basically taking this up. So friends, we have a very vibrant incubation cell, which has been responsible for getting this 104 startups. We run e-summit, the entrepreneurship summit, where we have more than 5,000 students who come and participate in that. We have more than 35 investors who sit there and guide these students about how to make the startup. Then we have the Center for Innovation, C5 Open House. I'm sure you'll be taken there someday, where, we basically expose them to product development. And we have the Gopalakrishnan Deshpande Center, Gopalakrishnan, Chris Gopalakrishnan and Desh Deshpande, two illustrious alumnus of IIT Madras. They are funded a center where we have run cohorts, where we basically help the startups to grow into a unicorn. I'm also very happy that after a lot of efforts, we are now got the first company, Aether Energy. I hope some of you have a Aether scooter. It's an IIT Madras company which has gone public in the last couple of weeks before. Right? And our target is by 2030, we want to see that every month we want to see an IPO, and by 2035, every week we want to see an IPO. I think we are very much focusing on this. So
Hello,
friends,
sir.
So friends, if you have an idea, you can come. We will help you grow your startup. Thank you very much. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. I'm here.
Where? Yes.
My name is Shivaram Prasad. I give JEE Advanced coaching. I'm a lecturer in physics. In 2021, in Corona time, I thought to take this course to advise my students who missed JEE Advanced, just like you told.
Okay. So which
I'm physics lecturer, sir.
No. Which part of the course you are? Diploma?
Diploma. Yes.
You are in diploma. Okay.
Yeah, still in diploma because I am not getting time to complete. Okay. But many of my students who are taking course, and I advised them to join BS, but they found that, sir, this course and the standards it kept is much above than the normal regular course also. Initially it is a little, so they're not getting that much time to complete. Is there any solution you?
No. There is no substitute for hard work. Somebody said they want to become director IIT Madras. 20 years, 18 hours a day, you have to work.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
So there's no substitute to hard work. You have to, because you need some Google job, right? You need 1 crore per annum job. How will you get if you don't work hard? See, excellence is directly proportional to hard work. Some amount of intelligence. But even if that intelligence component, you are less intelligent, if you feel you are less intelligent, every kid is born with the same intelligence. If you feel you are less intelligent, that can still be substituted with hard work. But you can't substitute hard work with intelligence. Okay?
Yeah,
so it's very clear. Okay? So please tell your students to study more hard.
Thank you.
See, I'll tell you one small story. Okay? So I'll tell you one small story. Okay? I play the violin. And my guru's guru, Paramaguru, M.S. Gopalakrishnan, is a Padma Bhushan. He used to play an entire song using this little finger. Just this little finger. One finger. The remaining finger he'll close. He'll just play with this. Entire song. In one string. Violin has 4 strings. Just using one string, one finger, he'll play beautifully with the same melody. So in a leg dem, we developed the courage to ask him, sir, when can I play like you? He said, play till you can play like me. Okay? So, there's no substitute to hard work and practice. So, sir, you are quite good in Python now? Very good. So, here is a physics teacher who's good in Python. Great. Give a hand.
Hello.
Good.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Hello.
Sir, my question is, why not any fee waiver for international student? Excuse me.
Why not have
any fee waiver for international student? Why not any fee waiver for international student?
Fee waiver for international student?
Yes,
We don't have any 2 fees at all, only 1 fees.
Background, according to background, family income.
According to family income, we are now giving. Anybody less than 1 lakh per annum, we completely give the fees.
I am for international student.
No, international student, again your family income you should tell.
No, sir. There is no any applicable.
We will handle it. You just tell. If you are less than 1 lakh per annum, we are getting, we are supporting through our CSR. If you are a girl child with less than 5 lakh per annum, we are also supporting the fees. Okay?
No, sir.
No, we will come.
Sir, in international student, there is no applicable for fee waiver document.
Yeah, we will address your question. Yeah, we will address the question. You meet Professor Vignesh. We will explain you what is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to ask that we have 2 courses right now, ES and DS. Why one cannot pursue both of them?
Okay.
Because it's a very diverse courses and we can mix both of them to fulfill
The
our
point
needs,
is,
right?
we are not stopping you,
Yes.
but the main important thing is you cannot.
Okay.
Right? If you prove that you can, we'll be happy to take that proof. Okay?
Okay,
Right?
sir.
As,
Sir, next one. Sir,
yeah.
next one.
Where
Sir,
are you?
hello, sir. This side.
Okay.
Sir, I have a next question. Sir, how to increase the offline interaction with the students to pursue something like projects or something?
Friends, this is 1/19th of the total crowd. And I was just calculating here, if I want to bring the 38,000, I have to hire M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, which is where the whole day cricket match happens, IPL happens, okay? So, we are trying to maximize the interaction in the, by having live sessions. But the most important interaction that can happen for the data science is in that 6-month internship, which is extremely important. And we are trying our best to see that you are getting that 6-month internship. So, other than that, paradox is we get people in, shifts to paradox. And we will also enable more and more hackathons. Lot of hackathons are happening, as Andrew put here. We are almost a hackathon a week happening in some of the, just put IITs alone, IITs and IISc alone. I think that is also a place where you will get a feel of an institute, right? So this is a maximum we can do at this point of time. But I think you must take your internship very seriously, and that is what is going to make you much practical. So I'll take last 2 more questions because they want me to stop. Okay. Right, girl, yeah.
Good morning, sir. This is Tejasvi. I have a slightly generic question. A lot of people like me might be interested in both starting, like a startup and in pursuing masters. So what would your suggestion be? Should we, look at them one after the other or parallelly? I mean, how do we approach them?
So startup is a very big thing, okay? And it requires undivided attention. According to me, startup is a very, possessive friend. If you don't say hi to that friend every hour, that friend will disown you. Okay? So it's very important that if you are going to the startup route, you can go with courage. And you can see 2 years, Dr. Abdul Kalam has told, fail means first attempt in learning. If you take a startup and you fail, that's a good point in your CV. A lot of management companies will love to take you because you know what is failure. Failure teaches you much more than what success can teach you. So that's a good investment. But spend that time. Spend that time.
Thank you. So,
don't do 2 things. Yes.
Would that also mean that I could prioritize working on the startup instead of taking up masters at this point of time?
Yes. If you are working on the startup, please give full attention to this.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes. Last question.
Good morning, sir. I'm Hansika. Actually, we all know that BSc students would be studying in the campus. Could you please say how are they doing and the stats about it, so all our foundation and diploma students would be more encouraged or motivated to do it?
Yeah, the BS students, some of them, just to answer, some of the BS students, we have encouraged them to come to campus. They all go to IIT Roper. Yeah, Andrew will give you more. I think they are also going to IIT Roper, right? So IIT Roper also, I have Iyengar here, Sudarshan, can you just get up? So how many people know Sudarshan? Oh, all of you know. Oh, Python. Okay. Very nice. So IIT Roper is also allowing some of the students to go to campus. And these students are doing very well. They are doing on par with, I know what you are asking for, they are doing on par with our offline students. Okay. So thank you very much. And just I would like to say that in IIT Madras, we just cited a Python, and the BS data science people took full advantage of it. So they put the Python photo with the security holding it and said, in IIT Madras campus, Python hands-on. Okay, thank you. So, though I just want to complete here, friends, today we have the full support of the Ministry of Education. The Secretary of Higher Education has written a letter to all institutions in our country stating that, the BS Data Science students must be admitted to their MTech programs or the postgraduate programs. So many, provided you should also pass GATE, and many institutions have started admitting students, though I was not supposed to do it, but since I can't resist this, I just introduced the Joint Secretary of Higher Education, Soumya Gupta ji, who has been instrumental in getting that letter sent. She is here. Just give a round of applause.
I would like to present token of gratitude to the Director, Professor Kamakoti, sir. I would like to call upon Professor Vignesh for book release.
As part of this Paradox event, we are very happy to release a new book which we have compiled. So as we have been talking about how this program has been impactful, we wanted to compile the stories of these transformations which have happened through this program. So here we have a book which summarizes some interesting and exciting stories of 32 students whose lives were transformed through this innovative program. So please welcome me in launching this book with your big hand.
Okay, thanks everyone for that. And I think we'll have the traditional photo of the director with all the students that we use every year for us. The 4th year in, parallel that we are going to have this. All of you can be seated where you are. Please don't move. We will take you in sections and then we'll put up the photo together. So just be seated where you are for the photo.
Can you all stand up and clear?
Guys, from the gallery, can you guys come front? Smile, smile.
Okay, so to run a program like this, there was a question about what are the challenges, how we meet the challenges and all that. So one of the things that are instrumental behind a program like this is the team. Okay, so it is my greatest pleasure to introduce this team to you. Many of these names you may know. You would have written an angry email and they would have responded to you. And we keep this program together because of their hard work. Professor Kamakodi mentioned how all of you have to work 18 hours a day. I'm not sure if many of you are doing it. I hope many of you are. But I can assure you this team works literally 24 hours a day. You won't believe how hard they work. You will get responses at all sorts of odd times. I've seen messages between them at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Tremendous hard work that keeps this program going very smoothly without any issue. So it's a great pleasure to introduce this team. Let me invite Bharati to talk about them.
Yeah, so I think we'll start with the coordinators who are there. Professor Andrew, Professor Vignesh, the coordinators of the BS Data Science and Applications program. We kindly invite you on stage. Professor Bobby and Professor Ani are not here. Professor Janaki Raman is here for the Electronic Systems program. Invite you on stage. Representing IIT Ropar, Professor Sudarshan, Professor Neil Dara, IIT Gandhinagar, please come on stage as faculty who are here. We have the advisors, Professor Madhavan Mukund, G. Venkatesh. They are not here, they are traveling. Professor Balaji is traveling. These are the faculty of the foundation level. You would know all of them. I'm not going to read them out today. And we have the steering committee of the data science and the electronic systems. We have a disciplinary welfare committee. The faculty are shown here. There's the foundation level, the diploma level faculty, degree level faculty of the data science program, many of them. So we have their photos here. And the electronic systems foundation level that we have here, diploma level and the degree level. We now come to introducing our instructors who are here. They are people that you would actually be interacting with, but maybe some of them you have seen, you have not seen, you have messaged them on spaces, they have been answering you on discourse. Very proud, very happy to be inviting all the instructors on stage. First is the ML group, the machine learning group headed by Anamika, Manoj, Mayur, Nitin. Please go to the center. You can go right next to the professors. Wave to the students. You can say Nikita, Karthik. Many of you must know Karthik at least, who's graduating. Wherever Karthik is. Oh, Karthik is on stage. Jimmy, Vishal. Many of them teach maths courses. They teach the deep learning courses. I think CV they do, MLP, MLT. Jimmy, you must be knowing, handles a lot of the projects with Manoj. Rahul Vashisht, he's not here. Rohit, Vivek Sivaramakrishnan, Aniruddha, Amartya Basu. Next we call the programming set of instructors on stage. Arup. Arup manages the entire team of programming instructors, a very large group. ably and efficiently manages the group of instructors. Arup is here. Kubra, Levin, Shivani, Adarsh. Manideepa, Subhendu, Shri Krishna, Atul. I think they all deserve a big round of applause, not silence here. They are the people who are teaching you, helping you out. Abhishek, Piyush, Satya sir, Umay Lakshmi, Sugyani, Afnan, Aditya, Hemalata. So that's a set of programming instructors who've joined the ML group. The next is the business courses. I'll read out the names, but I think most are not here. Shyam is here representing the entire group, I guess. Shyam, who handles SPG course and design thinking course. Mahesh, Parthasarthi, Dibu, Prasanna, Malolan, Swaminathan, Satish, Jaimini, Rajan, Shiv, and Gopal. Then we come to the maths and stats. Most of you in foundation would have met them. They have been handling the maths and stats courses for you. Srikanth heads the entire team of maths and stats, now supported by Lavanya, Prashant, Shubham, Swati, Prema, and Sannidhi. Then we call upon the English set of instructors who are here. Kartika, Aishwarya, Lida, and Sridhar, please join us. Then we call upon the ES instructors who are here. Prabhuram, Ankit, Vasundhara, and Tony. The electronic systems, they handle the electronic courses. Okay, this is a subset of instructors. Many haven't come, so this is a subset of instructors. Then we go on to calling our operations team. So we have been growing, but not at the rate that the students have been. Okay, sure. Thanks to all the instructors for your hard work the last 5 years. JK will come with us. Now we call the operations team. Priyanka, Sri Lakshmi, Pavitra, Shivaditya, Divya, Senthamil, Selvi, Gayatri, Varshini, Navinesh, Sugandhan, Tamilnidhi, Tirumurugan, Shirley, Purni, Hemapriya, Thomas, Bhavani, Kohila, Stella, Mahalakshmi, Sagar, Devasena, Meenakshi, Revati, Mallika, Saumya, Lakshman, Banu, Shanu, Pratham. They are from the tech team. So the first team that you saw answers the entire support mails that you write, the Gmeets that we handle, the courses on the portal that you see every week, organizing of the OPPs that you all do. So that was the team. The tech team is Mallika, Saumya, Lakshman, Banu, Shanu, and Pratham that you see here. Very happy to say Saumya and Pratham are our students, graduated students who are now working with us. Then we have the workflow team, Tej, Santana Krishnan, and Renuka. And the team that manages the Seek portal developments, Rishabh, Sashi, Uday, Jija, Sayan Ghosh, Devkant. This team, let it be the fully, they want a full group photo with you all. Yeah, till the end. Devkant, Aarti, Prabudh, Abhishek, and Nandan. Okay, I hope they've all come in. Again, very happy to say that Sayan is our student, graduated student, Prabudh is our student, Abhishek, Nandan. We are literally digging into our own pool to support us, so that's there. Welcoming the social media team, Anirudh, Vignesh, Adrita, who are here. So the selfie booths you see outside, the green screens you see, whatever we post on handles are thanks to these three people here. Ramesh and Saktivel are the designers. All the posters, brochures, our PPTs come from them. We can form one more row maybe as we can do. Whoever it is, yeah, either the girls or the boys. Next we call upon the accounts team, Jai Kamesh, Muttamil, Praveen, Abita, Sandhya and Sharmila. Okay, sure. Muttamil in front. Okay, this team can move back. You can be at the back. We'll call you for the last group photo, I think. Just move back. Stand at the back, maybe. And then we'll have a full team photo, I guess. Just wait here. Don't go off somewhere. Okay, studio team. I think none of... Okay, some representatives will come here. Karthik, Ravichandran, Gomati, Mahesh, Vignesh, Akshay, Anantraj, Sheeni, Mohan, Perumal, Arun, Evans, and Rohit. So they are the people doing the live sessions for you every time it happens. All the recordings you've seen for the courses, today's streaming, whatever we do as recorded events. Studio team is here to support us, support the NPTEL program, the IIT Madras programs too. Next we call upon the CSR team, Kirti, Arvind and Niveda. Okay, they're not here. IAC team, Sajjan, Swati, Bhargav, Janani and Abhinaya. So they do the training part for the IAC as well as licensing with the companies to get opportunities as well as closing the opportunities for the students who register with us. Swati, come front. Yeah. So this is the IIC team training as well as the company licensing. They are here. Thank you for that. Next, I would like to call upon the team leads, Koday and Jannat, who handle the student affairs. I think Koday deserves a big round of applause. The Paradox student meets, the houses, club, societies, all are managed by Koday and Jannat here. And of course, the infamous DWC that we keep doing for all the malpractice that happens, but that's part of it. Then we call upon Anita, Maria, who are representing the exam team for the creation of question papers on the TCS exam centers that you see, joined by Raghavi, Baby, and Purnika. I always get confused. There's a Purnima, Purnika. So Purnika's is here. Okay. Then we call upon Jaybala. Is she here? No? Okay. Then we call upon Arun, who is the head of marketing for all code programs, the BS programs, the NPTEL, the other code initiatives we run. Arun is here. We call upon Divya, who manages all the exam operations at the centers in terms of sending people there for the OPPs, the proctors we get. Inviting Divya here. Niveda, who is here for transcription, translation, not here. Hari, who manages all the government outreach initiatives for us. Kamala ma'am is not here. She's traveling. Otherwise, she handles one part of the operations. Ambika, I would request a huge round of applause. She's the one who holds the program together on a day-to-day basis. All the tech and ops that are a part of the BS, Ambika is here. Jai Krishnan, Dr. Jai Krishnan, who manages all the academic part of the program, the education technologies that are related to the program, that's JK. Kavita, who again, supports with the day-to-day operations. Narayanan, who's been a part of the portal team, now manages the exams for us. A lead again for us. Jayanti, who's now completely in charge of the portal, the courses for us. Akshaya, who's also managing the operations, the projects. Victoria, who is more involved in the electronic systems program, but also, of course, supports us in the data science program. Karpasamy, who does all the coding, automation, technical parts of the program. Sundaresh, who supports Karpasamy in all the data and tech operations. Shri Priya, who heads the accounts team for us. And I'm Bharti. I manage the overall operations of the program.
Take over.
Yes, the music performance.
Music performance.
Okay, dear students, before we continue with the ceremony, I just want to make a small announcement. So Professor Andrew touched upon this during his presentation when he said that enjoy the campus responsibly. So I want to emphasize on that. There are certain things which are do's and don'ts. So this information has been passed along to you. We have been giving you information, but in spite of that, there have been some cases where the general regulations and guidelines have been violated. So I'm here to announce certain things which are specific no-nos. The first thing which I want to explicitly state is the cycles which you see here on campus belong to individual students. They are not common property. They cannot be taken for your personal use. So please do not take any cycle from the parking or from the hostel zone or anywhere, because they belong to different people. If you are caught taking a cycle, the hostel administration will catch you and penalize you. So there is also strict guidelines on interacting with wildlife. So as you can see, IIT Madras has a lot of wildlife. You do have deer and monkeys and beautiful black bucks all around. So do not feed these animals. Do not play around with them. It can be risky for you, and it can also be dangerous for the animals. So it is a serious criminal offense to do that. There are guidelines in the country, there are laws in the country which prevent that. So please do not do that. Also, the campus is a very green and clean zone. Please do not litter, do not throw trash anywhere and everywhere. There are lots of trash cans all around the campus. Please use them, do not litter. And also, while you have access to the campus for these next 4 or 5 days, please restrict yourself to the venues of Paradox event, because there are other activities, academic activities happening in the academic zone, where there could be other classes going on or labs and other research facilities which are being used. So do not disturb their activities. So please make sure you follow these very carefully. In case you violate any of these, the institute will levy a hefty fine for violating these, and there will also be serious consequences within the program. So I want this to be conveyed very clearly. So please enjoy the campus, but please be responsible as well. So over to the students.
Good morning, everyone. I hope all the Upper House Council members have come. Can you please raise your hands? Okay, thank you. So to all the students, I would like to give a brief glimpse into about our student houses. That's the student government. So we do have a student government, and okay. So the Upper House Council, which consists of the secretaries and deputy secretaries of all 12 houses, they form the Upper House Council, and they are the backbone of the IIT BS student community. So what does the UHC does? Okay, the UHC leads. If, for example, many students come asking what the UHC does, you can just have this acronym. They link students and the institution. They give you an e-campus experience. They give you academic support, to support peer-to-peer learning. And they also take care of dispute resolution. If you have any issues among yourselves, among the student community, the first person to approach will be the secretary and deputy secretary of the house. And then they also take care of the student well-being. So if you have any mental issues, or if you feel low, or if you have any kind of problem, you can approach them. They'll forward you to the concerned department. Now I'll just go through the student houses. Can we call up? To all the Upper House Council members, can you please come forward? You can just come and assemble just next to the stairs. And as I call upon, I'll introduce you. You can come and collect the certificate. The Upper House Council last year, the 2024-25 batch, they have done a very good job. And in order to appreciate their service to the student community, we are felicitating them with certificates, and I have to say this is the first time we are giving certificates to the Upper House Council in Paradox. So until they come to the stage, I hope you guys can give a good round of applause to the student government leaders. And I also want you to inspire to be in this spot next year or in the upcoming years. So firstly, I call upon the Bandipur House Secretary, Dipendra Pratap Singh. Yeah. So Dipendra Pratap Singh is the secretary, and the deputy secretary, Yuvraj Baduria. Okay. In the presentation, in the list. Okay, I'll call out Anna in the presentation. Okay, just. I hope yesterday many of you attended the house meetings. How many attended house meetings yesterday? Very few of you. Do you at least know which house you belong to? Can I get a shout out from all the Bandipur house to your previous secretary? Corbett. Corbett House Secretary, Pavan Mishra, Deputy Secretary, Harsh Kumar. Gir House mein. I call upon stage the Gear House Secretary Yatat Maheshwari, Deputy Secretary Virendra Jain, Kaziranga. Next, I call upon stage Kanha House Secretary Drashti Shah, Deputy Secretary Shubh Gia, I'll just read. Kanha House Secretary Kaziranga House. Okay. I think they haven't come. Okay. Can you please collect on their behalf? Okay, you just collect the certificate. Thank you. I call upon stage Nalamala House Secretary Naman Shamshuka, Deputy Abhay Kumar, next, Namdafa House Secretary Pankaj Joshi, Deputy Mayank Verma, next, Nilgiri House Secretary Som Shankar Chakrabarti and Deputy Shramdeep Debnath. Next, Pechavaram House Secretary Chhatrapal Singh Rathore and Deputy Secretary Aditya Rao. Next, it's Saranda House. Secretary Abhishek Saha and Deputy Ishank Gupta. Next, Sundarban Secretary, Shreyansh Mal, Deputy Divya Chinmay. Thank you. Wayanad House Secretary Shambhavi Shekhar, Deputy Rohit Satish. No. Next, I call upon all the web admins who have contributed to the student community. I call upon Ekansh Jindal, Sumit Yadav, Vasu Gupta, Sairaj Nanda, and Krishnan Lakshmi Narayanan. All of you on stage, please. They are the ones who are maintaining the website and who are the backbone of the virtual student community. And while everyone is assembling for a group photo, I'll just quickly give a word about the BS societies. They are the enablers of the IITM BS student activities while the UHC leads. And the society acts. So the society, anyone who are aspiring with some ideas or you would like to create something, if you want to transform something and you want to soar high, please be part of the US BS degree societies. So I would like to just mention a few societies that are very active. Sahityaka, Business IO, Tech Society, Shama Chess Society, Accord and Dev Bhasha. And if you want to explore more about the student activities, check the QR code.
Yeah, from the BS team side, I would really like to thank all the house secretaries and deputy secretaries. They have been very helpful through the year. They support all the student activities. They support the BS team in running Google Meets and counseling the students when we have to do course selections, resolving problems, getting the student problems to us and getting it resolved. They conduct activities through the year for the students. While Paradox is only focused on 4-5 days, they do activities through the years. So thank you all. Thanks to all the secretaries, deputy secretaries, web admins who have been handling this entire student community for the entire year. Thank you from the BS team.
Moving on, I would like to present Accord, our in-house musical powerhouse blending art, rhythm, and soul. They are the heartbeat of IIT Madras performing arts scene, so put your hands together for the ever amazing Accord.